first on the Gulf Coast with breaking news and weather. Fox 10 Live starts now.
We are Minnesota strong, and we will stay resilient in the face of whatever they might throw at us.
She's got to make her own decision, or the president does, but she has taken this administration into the ground on an issue that we should own.
First today, Congresswoman Ilhan Omar was attacked in Minneapolis when someone at her town hall sprayed an unknown substance on her before being tackled to the ground. That video on your screen. The attack happening as the city of Minneapolis continues grappling with the fatal shootings of Alex Preddy and Renee Good by federal agents. President Donald Trump making an immigration enforcement leadership change for the Minnesota operation, while Democrats threaten to withhold key funding votes, and some in his party begin to criticize DHS's handling of the crisis in Minnesota under Secretary Kristi Noem's leadership. Trump continues to defend Noem, but out with that change, Border Patrol Commander-at-Large Greg Bovino, and in Border Czar Tom Homan. President Trump says the move is to turn the temperature down. And as you can tell, it's been a busy news week here on Fox 10 News. Welcome into Fox 10 Live on your Wednesday. I'm Ashley Mitchell. We're thankful you joined us this afternoon. Let's continue our trending headlines of the day. Well, watch this. Dashboard camera video from Georgia shows a speeding SUV rolling and crashing. The SUV was reported stolen and was being chased by a Fayette County Sheriff's Office patrol vehicle on January 21st. The chase at times reaching more than 115 miles an hour. The driver was 17 years old and had been reported missing, but he had no major injuries. He was charged with several crimes, including speeding, reckless driving, and receiving stolen property. Just a wild video there. Also caught on video, aircraft equipment falling off of a plane during takeoff in Las Vegas. Officials say the British Airways flight was taking off from Harry Reid International Airport on Monday night when this video captured a tire falling off. No one was injured, and thankfully there was no damage to the airport. Officials say the plane continued on its way to London, where it landed safely. Well, listen to this story now. A young male mountain lion is now in custody after it was caught roaming the streets of San Francisco. Neighbors first spotted this 77-pound, 2-year-old cat in the Pacific Heights district.
Fast forward to where we are now. It was cornered and eyes were on it here behind me on California Street. And where it was found is behind this building, between two buildings in a very tight spot.
Yeah, I can't imagine seeing that there. Wildlife officials were called out and they tranquilized the mountain lion and took it for evaluation. But the plan is to give it a collar to track its movements before releasing it back into the wild. What a story there. Let's check in with Fox 10's Steve Alexander right now for a quick rundown on what's coming up in our local stories.
This is Steve Alexander on the assignment desk. Some of the stories we're following, of course, we have been watching the weather, a close eye on that approaching cold weather coming in already. There have been some reschedulings and changes. A parade canceled on Saturday. Also, the Senior Bowl concert for the street party concert has been moved indoors. We'll have details on that. Atmore police confirmed that a man that they were looking for in connection with a shooting spree earlier this month has now turned himself in. Also, a reward is now being offered in connection for information leading to the arrest of a second suspect in a shooting in a rural area. It injured a woman a little bit earlier this month. Also, still following that fire that spread through 2 homes yesterday in Mobile. And Shelby has an important story about a club being sponsored at a Mobile high school. And this is to include students with disabilities whose peers are not disabled, so that they can learn more about each other.
3:04 is your time now, and we're looking at the forecast. This is on the Fox 10 weather app. Going to have more videos up shortly here. I've been working on something for the break, but right now you can see that we do have our full video up, and it's talking about the cold for this weekend. The cold for this weekend is going to be the big deal. You can find details on your hourly and daily forecast there on the Fox 10 weather app. Also, we encourage you to submit your pictures and videos by scrolling down, hitting that button on the app. I want to take you to the live cameras. Well, this is what it looks like Very nice conditions overall right now. Blue sky out there, and the temperatures have, I guess you could say, warmed up kind of nicely here. We've had temperatures getting up into the 50s this afternoon, and the 50s really quite pleasant for us here compared to what we have seen. I mean, it's been so rough. Okay, the Dauphin Island camera still isn't working. I'm going to figure that one out eventually. But here's the forecast over the next few hours. You can see temperature 50 degrees now. It's going to get out into the 40s a little later on. I still don't know what's up with that Dauphin Island camera. All right, Daphne right now, you can see the Bayway slowing just fine. Lovely conditions out there with the temperatures right around 50 degrees. Next few hours show us getting into the 40s, so it is going to be cold again this evening, and then overnight tonight, it is going to be very cold. This is Government Street and Joachim Street, downtown Mobile right now from our camera that is on Government. And you can see the blue sky out there with sun shining, 53 degrees, 44 at 6 p.m., 39 at 8 p.m. Overnight tonight, we return to the 20s. 24 degrees in Grove Hill, 25 in Evergreen, 28 in Mobile, 31 in Gulf Shores. Then the 4-day outlook, you're going to notice something new now. Storm Tracker alert days have been declared for Saturday and Sunday. This is not something that we do to unnecessarily hype up the weather. This is something to make you aware that we are going to see very cold conditions. Mostly during the day on Saturday. The afternoon on Saturday is going to be unusually cold because of blustery conditions, the strong wind that we're expecting. The feels-like temperatures will likely be in the 20s on Saturday. And the morning temperatures really aren't helping us out either. You can see 24 degrees and then 19 on Sunday morning. Sunday morning is actually the coldest with a hard freeze happening. This is going to be a situation. This is why we have our Storm Tracker alert day in place. You need to take steps to protect the pipes, even more so than we did previously with this last cold blast. So that's the deal with our new Storm Tracker alert days for this weekend. We're going to have a lot to talk about with this, so stay tuned through the week and we'll have updates, of course, as we get closer to the weekend.
All right. Well, it's been cold, Nick, but a kind of a silver lining with these beautiful sunsets we've had, especially last night, if you caught it.
Plenty of sunset photos that we have gotten and sunrise photos as well. So let's go and check them out here.
Yeah, this first one is from Sean Carroll. This is a sunset from Daphne, and it's absolutely beautiful.
That is beautiful. Sunset? I thought this might have been a sunrise.
It says.
I think that's might have been a sunrise photo. Well,
it's
no,
hard
sunset.
to tell.
It's sunset.
This is the game where we play. Is it a sunrise or sunset?
I'm dumb. Hold on. It's a sunset photo. I posted it and I said the wrong thing. I need to change that.
That's okay. You can edit it.
I read that thing wrong. I was like, I'll just post it. Anyways, I posted this on Facebook.
Yes.
Miss Laban again. Oopsie daisy.
Oh well.
But really, really nice photo. This is a drone shot.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, those are great shots.
Yeah,
I love seeing the drone shots.
We really appreciate those, so please send them in if you have any on the Fox 10 Weather app or on fox10tv.com. Dexter sending this one in. Beautiful Coden sunset. In the fridge for the cold, definitely so.
Is this at a park somewhere?
This is probably somebody's property.
Okay. I was like, this is gorgeous. What a lovely property you have.
I really can't tell. We're kind of far away from it. It's a darker one, but lovely sunsets there.
Oh, there's something about a winter sunset, too.
Yeah, especially with the clearer skies that we get. Often you can get some pretty vibrant colors, so we appreciate that one. Yeah. Thank you for sending that one in.
Thank you, Dexter. This next one from Kinsley Tucker, taken from the Dolly Parton Bridge, of course. I could tell exactly where that was.
Yeah, and you can see, this is another example of the clear skies out there. And also that reflecting on the water there of the river.
And look how peaceful the water is. Very little ripple, very tranquil outside. I love it.
Calm conditions.
Oh, yes. Okay. Who's this?
Kathy Kelly setting this one in. This is a sunset photo. Yes. This one looks like an Arizona sunset
photo.
It is,
and Kathy submits constantly, and we really, really appreciate your pictures, Kathy, because they're always gorgeous. Yes. A bit of a different look. I don't think that's Mobile right there.
I think that's an Arizona photo.
Yeah, pretty, with that big old
but I'll take it. You know what? We love it, so thank you for
And it's chilly there, too, still,
yes,
right?
Yes, it's chilly pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
So, awesome photo there. Then finally, here we go with Mike sending in Bailey. This is Bailey relaxing. This is a great photo.
The sweetest pup. This looks like a professional picture.
Yes, I think it is. Like or at least somebody took it in the Lightroom. It's so well done.
Do you need to come take pictures of my dog, Mike? That's precious.
So thank you so much for sending those in. By the way, hopefully Matt used one of those on the dog walking forecast. Those dog photos do get used a lot, so check that out. If you want to send your dog photos, your sunset photos, whatever you want, you can send them in on the Fox 10 Weather app or on fox10tv.com.
Yeah, thank you for submitting them. Thanks for being the boots on the ground to take those pictures so we can see what's going on in our area. It's 3:09 now on Fox 10 Live. We will be back with much more after this, so stay close by.
An important story with more details and more angles.
In depth with Sarah Wall, mornings at 9 on the Fox 10. Committed to you. This is Fox 10 Live.
Welcome back into the studio this afternoon. The iconic Valentine's Day candy, Spangler's Sweethearts, is acknowledging the realities of the current economy.
They are adding some relatable sayings to its conversation, Hearts.
Among the new sayings are share login and split the rent.
Cook for two and carpool.
Yeah, relatable. Now, don't worry, though, if you're a fan of the classics, they're still here, like Cutie Pie and Marry Me.
The company says you will still find those sayings in boxes and bags of sweethearts at retailers nationwide.
Yeah, that's
I like the split
relevant.
rent.
That one's kind of fun.
I like the split rent one. That's
yeah,
cute.
that one's fun. Very, very relevant, especially now, like we said, in our economy. Have you tried these before?
Yes, I like them.
Do you?
I really like them.
Aww.
Like I would seek
For
them
some reason,
out.
that doesn't surprise me. To me, it just tastes like sweet chalk, like you're eating a stick of chalk.
Yes, that's the whole point.
I hate how they taste, but I think they are cute and they're very nostalgic as well. Well, one beloved condiment brand is helping football fans gear up for the big game with a full keg of ketchup.
Yes, a keg. Look at that thing. The keg-chup. Heinz is that is what Heinz is calling it there.
Yeah, so a beer-style keg is filled with 114 ounces of the brand's ketchup.
It comes with a spigot attached to make it look like you're pouring a pint.
Fun. Heinz says 84% of fans report making at-home snacks like fries and wings, increasing the demand for ketchup.
Fans can get a chance to win the keg-chup through Heinz's Instagram account from now until Thursday, January 29th.
Okay, or by signing up at HeinzKegChup.com. It's as easy as that. We talked about this a little bit on Fox 10 Midday earlier. I love this idea.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'll say it again. It makes me think of like the McDonald's one. They're like, you know, you go to a restaurant and you get the little. Now, can you get the little cups? You know the little cups?
Oh, it's just an experience for you, isn't it? You just want the little dipping cups.
Yes.
I don't think so. I don't know.
I think you can find those. You can probably
find those on Amazon or Walmart or something. I will say I feel like this would only last in my house probably for like a month.
Really?
Because we eat so much ketchup. I put ketchup on everything. I put ketchup on my eggs, grits as well. I put on literally everything. Beans, rice. It's delicious. I could literally drink that. It's so good. So maybe I should try to win one. Maybe? Okay. Moving on. A toddler in the UK breaks 2 Guinness World Records for snooker.
The 2-year-old Jude Owens from Manchester now holds the record for the youngest player ever to get both trick shots and one of the youngest record holders in the history of the Guinness Book of World Records.
Oh, this is so impressive. He successfully made a pool bank shot and snooker double pot.
Owens achieved the major milestone in his hometown of Manchester, where he uses a stool to be able to reach the table.
Yeah, he's tiny. His dad says that outside of snooker, Owens is obsessed with Manchester United Soccer Club. Well-rounded little guy. This is so impressive to me. Do you know what the difference is between snooker and pool? I had to look it up today. Snooker is a bigger table, and the balls are a little smaller, and so this game is more of a strategy. It's harder to get in the cup than regular pool. So the fact that a 2-year-old is able to do this wows me.
I like how he's laying prone on the table.
I know. He's so cute. We need some. I could use some lessons from him for sure.
Yeah, I'm good at the phone version of pool.
Oh, I love the phone version. Way easier. The real life version just makes me mad.
Yeah, I can't do that. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the forecast now. We're focusing in on the weekend because the weekend we do have Storm Tracker Alert days now. This is all just to say that, hey, we're going to have some pretty extreme cold, especially as we get to Sunday morning. I mean, Saturday is going to be rough too, don't get me wrong, but Sunday will be technically the lowest temperature that we see at 19 degrees. So just be prepared for it. Another thing is there's a lot of weekend events going on during this time. So with a lot, there's parades going on. It's just going to be very, very windy on Saturday. It's a Senior Bowl going on Saturday. Just bundle up if you're heading out this weekend. In the meantime, Thursday, morning low of 28, so not bad. 39 on Friday, then the weekend, here we go, 24, 19 for those temperatures. There's a big ball of cold air that's coming down. This is the look at the upper levels of the atmosphere, but you can still see where those temperatures are plunging down. We have cold weather going all the way down to South Florida here. This is our second major push of cold air compared to the first one that we had this past weekend. So Conde Cavaliers rolling on Friday at 6:30, 46 degrees, blustery conditions, a north wind at 20 miles per hour. Then on Saturday morning, 8 for Grove Hill and Monroeville, 12 in Mobile, 15 in Pensacola. That's what we're expecting for the morning as you're waking up. So if you're heading out the door early on Saturday, there you go. And in fact, during the afternoon on Saturday, your temperatures are going to feel like the 20s, even into the afternoon. In fact, some locations will probably not get to freezing with the actual air temperatures. So very, very cold. Then as we go to Sunday morning, this is wind chill on Sunday morning. So many folks in the teens all the way down, or single digits, I should say, all the way down to Navarre at 9. Navarre at 9. 8 in Mobile. So crazy stuff there. Get ready for the cold. In the meantime, it's a very nice day out there. Overnight tonight, we get back into the 20s, middle 20s there, 28 in Mobile, 30 in Pensacola. 7-day forecast does show those alert days for the weekend. Some pretty cold air is on the way. And then temperatures that moderate towards the end of the forecast. You can see there's eventually getting back up into the 60s.
Well, today's question of the day, super timely with Mardi Gras parades rolling this weekend. Nick, what is your favorite Mardi Gras throw is our big question of the day.
Yeah, we had a lot of answers, so let's get right to it. Bill Howard, a Rolex watch. This actually happened once. An overly enthusiastic masker on a float kind of sort of threw his expensive wristwatch into the crowd along with his beads and moon pies. He later offered a reward for its return, but I don't think anyone came forward.
This is hysterical. This is so funny to me.
An amazing story there.
Yeah.
When you're throwing sometimes,
you have to be careful.
I mean,
I don't wear any jewelry when I'm throwing off the Fox 10 float because I'm afraid I could just launch it. You know, like you have to be ready.
Yeah, and also you have to be careful with your phone.
Absolutely.
If you have your phone, you like if for those of you who don't know, I run the music on the Fox 10 float most of the time that I'm on there, and I keep my phone away from me.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I will sling it.
Yeah. Listen, Rolex, not a bad throw. I would take it as well. This next one from Gayla Cunningham. Back in the day, they used to throw Popeyes tokens, and you could take that token to the restaurant and get a 2-piece chicken. What?
We
missed out on the best era of Mardi Gras, evidently.
Come on, do that again.
What's happening?
Maddie Moore, individual Germex wipes to wash hands while walking to the car after the parade. That is a good, now you have to be,
good, yeah.
you throw but that's a really good throw.
I love a good practical throw. Sunscreen, lotion, Germex, you name it. Band-Aids as well.
I think the Germex is a really good idea.
Yeah. This next one, Elizabeth Watley says the Crichton Leprechaun, a pinnacle of the Port City, and rubber ducks, of course. That's fun.
Always the cute stuff. We love the Leprechaun.
Yeah.
Shay Stewart, pickles?
I've never caught it. Like the actual jar of pickles, or are they like the stuffed pickles?
The packages of pickles.
I've never received a package of pickles.
I would be scared to throw that.
Yeah, I would too. I'd be scared to
that
catch
would be
it
a
too.
handout kind of thing.
Yeah, like, well, what if they explode? That'd be so messy.
I don't know. All right, Diane Ezell Owens, ramen noodles and stuffed animals, of course, kind of the usual.
Oh yeah, the ramen noodles are good.
Yeah.
But what might take the cake? Kaneka sausage. And Bridget Knowles says, knock me out with a case.
Throw the Kaneka sausage, please. That is an amazing throw. We have some parades here that do throw some unique stuff, and I love it.
Yeah, it's so fun. Can't wait for Mardi Gras this year. Thanks for watching Fox 10 Live. We'll be back in just a moment, leaving you with a live look into downtown Mobile, where some of those parades will soon be rolling.
We became the largest injury firm in the world for a reason. There's only one.
Welcome back. Tomorrow, we're excited to take you on an exclusive tour of Mobile's brand new airport. This $362 million project has been years in the making now, and it's slated to open this fall at Brookley Aeroplex near downtown. On top of lower fares, we're told the goal of moving the airport from West Mobile is to just have more direct flights and airline options. For years, some travelers have chosen other airports for better flight deals. The chairman of the Mobile Airport Authority Board says they're ready to compete.
We have done a very deep dive on costs, and we feel like when we open this airport, we're going to be very lean and mean.
Yeah, we explore the future of flying in Mobile and what that means for you. Plus, we also find out the airline they're trying to bring here. Final Approach airs tomorrow night at 9. And then tales have a way of growing over time. We are pulling back the curtain on a long-standing Mardi Gras tradition. The Dragon Parade is one of Mobile's most popular Mardi Gras events. In the newest episode of Unwritten Legends of the Gulf Coast, how the Mystics of Time's Dragon Parade has evolved over the decades.
We found Herb Jenke and Royal Artist in New Orleans, and we brought them over, and the big transition in the shapes, and you can see behind me, this the first one in 1948 kind of looked like a big worm, but now you've got this head and the shapes and the 3D, and they changed us over to canvas and easy to repair, easy to shape. Heads and all can be built here, or they can be built in New Orleans and brought over. So there's a lot more artwork that goes into this.
And the full Dragon Parade episode of Unwritten Legends of the Gulf Coast is available for free on the Fox 10 Gulf stream. Just download the app on your Roku, Fire TV, Apple or Android TV. This is getting me in the Mardi Gras spirit, for sure.
Yeah, I started listening to my Mardi Gras music playlist.
Hey, it's not too early. Starting this weekend, and we are so excited. Stay with us for all of your Mardi Gras coverage per usual. Thank you for watching Fox 10 Live. We'll see you on Fox 10 News at 4.